What's up, family? My name is Trail, and we have a lot of news to catch you up on today. Sorry I was away for a few days, but it's spring break here, and my family requested my attention. But anyways, guys, hey, I also got sick on my trip, but nevertheless, the invasion on Ukraine is still going on, as most of us was hoping this would be over by now. Russia continues to target civilian buildings and causing it hard for refugees to flee the country, in which more than 3 million have already left so far. President Zelensky presented information to Congress on Wednesday in an effort to paint a picture of what they are going through right now in Ukraine. He used the 9/11 attack on the United States, and he also used Pearl Harbor as two references to paint this particular picture of the dire assistance that they need right now, in which the Biden administration has responded back, and the U.S. will be providing more assistance. We also have good information about some new $1,500 UBI payments that are going to be going out next month. But as a quick reminder, guys, hey, on this channel we cover everything from what's going on around the world with the stock market, with the war in Ukraine, as well as multiple daily news stories around the world. So if you're interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Okay, guys, I wanted to remind you about the free $100 that you can get within a couple of weeks. Chime Bank is offering new customers free $100 if you sign up using the referral link and setting up a direct deposit from your employer. Once you reach that total of $200 direct deposited, you will immediately get the additional $100 deposited into your account. I actually did this recently to verify everything was legit, and I received the money the same time that I met the $200 threshold from my direct deposit from my employer. So guys, if you have an income and you want to receive this free $100, sign up today using the link down below. Then go ahead and share the link with your family and friends so that they can benefit as well. And if you have any questions, hey, don't hesitate to ask them down below in the comment section. Well, guys, on Wednesday, the Federal Reserve finally approved of its first interest rate hike in more than 3 years, and they are planning on seeing at least 6 more later this year as well as next year. Now, the Fed approved of a 0.25 percentage point rate hike, which is the first increase since December of 2018. Now, officials indicated an aggressive path ahead, with rate hikes rising coming at each of the remaining 6 meetings in 2022. Now, members also parred expectations for economic growth this year and sharply raised their outlook on the inflation. Now, this rate hike was approved with only one dissent. St. Louis Fed President James Bullard wanted a 50 basis point increase. Now, the committee last raised rates in December of 2018, then had to backtrack the following July and begin cutting the interest rates. So right now, guys, you can look at this chart right here on the screen, which shows the effective rate from back in 1980 to now 2022. And yes, they do see more rate hikes coming later this year, guys. And this is all because of the inflation right now. They have to control the inflation by increasing the interest rates. But anyways, guys, we are still at ultimate lows right now with interest rates on mortgages still under the 4% range, which you can see, guys, in the past, we have had interest rates on mortgages around 20%. So we are still at some good interest rates right now, but we are soon to see those interest rates go up here in the near future, guys. And as a result, guys, hey, the Dow market and the stock market ended up going up the last 2 days over the last 48 hours, in which the Dow has gained over, I think, about 1,200 points, guys. So this is some very good news, as the economy and investors were already familiar with this interest rate hike coming that came on yesterday, on Wednesday, guys. So they were already aware of that. So this was some good news that has already been happening, and the Fed has officially raised the interest rates by 0.25 basis points. But in other news, guys, as like I said, the inflation continues to rise in this country, and Elon Musk, which is the CEO and the founder of the company Tesla, which makes the Tesla cars. And yes, he had a little bit of information that he wanted to share with the American people, in which this is in regards to the inflation right now. In this article, he says that people, Americans, need to own more physical things when inflation is at highs, but he's not selling his cryptocurrencies as of yet, guys. So yes, guys, as I said, you can see from this tweet right here, he says, as a general principle, for those looking for advice from this thread, it is generally better to own physical things like a home or stock in companies you think make good products than dollars when inflation is actually high. Now, what he is saying is that your money is very well being spent if you buy stocks, or either if you buy physical things such as art or different things like that, or housings, different things like that that can actually grow your money to all-time highs, versus keeping your money in cash, sitting in a bank, sitting in a savings account, or sitting in a shoebox, or sitting in between your mattresses at your home. And I will say, guys, that I actually agree with him right here. I will say that you can even be better off investing your money into different types of crypto coins versus keeping your money into a bank account or actually sitting at home in your drawer underneath your socks. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share that information with you because if you are a believer in Elon Musk, as I am, hey, I believe this is some valid information right now, and I actually participate in this very well thing, guys. I know you guys already know that I own about 5 properties right now, guys, and those properties continue to go up every single day or every single month in value, which I will say that the bulk of my money that I have inside of my savings account right now is only gaining around $1 per month. So guys, again, this is some valid information and where you would be better off using your money in today's economy. But again, guys, that also depends on if you have extra money to actually invest in things like this and what he is referring to, Bitcoin, crypto coins, as well as buying a home or buying a property or buying any other types of assets or physical things such as that, guys. But moving on to the Ukraine war, guys, President Zelensky pleads to the Biden administration as well as to President Biden. He is saying that he wants President Biden to be the leader of the world, which he already stated that President Biden is already the leader of the freest country in the world, but he wants him to be the leader of the entire world. And he ended up meeting with Congress on Wednesday to give them what he calls his address to Congress, pleading for more assistance as Russia continues this unprovoked invasion of his country as it continues on and Russia continues to bomb its civilians. Yes, the Ukrainian President Zelensky asked President Biden to be the leader of the world during his address to Congress. Now, what he is saying is that he wants President Biden to be the leader of the world, meaning that he will be the leader of the peace. Peace in your country doesn't depend anymore only on you and your people. It depends on those next to you, on those who are strong. Strong doesn't mean weak, guys. Strong is brave and ready to fight for the life of its citizens and citizens of the world, for human rights, for freedom, for the right to live decently, Zelensky said in English towards the end of his speech. He also said that as a leader of the world, you must be ready to die when your time comes. And I am addressing President Biden. You are the leader of the nation, of the great nation. I wish you be the leader of the world. Now, he was speaking directly to Congress and the American people. Zelensky thanked Biden and Congress for their support thus far, but he also urged them to do more in the darkest times that Europe has seen in the past 80 years. Now, also during his remarks, he also played a very graphic video, guys, showing the destruction that has been inflicted by Russia on Ukraine, and a caption saying that "Close the sky over Ukraine" was displayed at the end of the video, guys. But again, guys, this video was very graphic and includes some very graphic footage, so I will not show that video here on my channel right here, guys, but I will include a link down below if you do want to go ahead and watch that video. I will say it is very touching and it is very shocking to see that a president of another country actually provide this type of footage, but I guess he is trying to plead to Congress in the United States and show them exactly why they need more assistance, guys. But take a look at it and let me know what you guys think about this. But again, guys, as a result of that meeting with Congress and his plea to President Biden, hey, we did see later on Wednesday evening that Biden and the Biden administration announced $800 million more of weapons for Ukraine. And this article shows exactly what that $800 million is going to include. But anyways, guys, it says that U.S. President Joe Biden just announced another $800 million of security assistance, which bringing the total to around $1 billion just in 1 week. Now, today's announcement includes 800 anti-aircraft systems, including longer range systems. He also is going to include some drones, 9,000 shoulder mounted systems, which is likely going to be the Javelin system that we have seen being used here in the previous days, as well as 7,000 small arms, which is going to include some guns as well as some grenades. And it also says that, look, I am not a military analyst, but from what I've seen from drones so far in this war has been impressive. There's already the talk of Chinese military assistance for Russia, and I wonder if that includes the terrifying swarm drones that China has been working on. So again, guys, this is just another plea from the president of Ukraine calling on the United States to step up and either close the skies over Ukraine or either provide more assistance for their ground soldiers that are going at war. They are saying that we are not trying to leave our country. They are trying to fight for what is theirs, guys, and they are trying to protect the capital of Kyiv, of Ukraine. And I will say they are doing a very well job right now. But again, guys, they are getting tired. They are running out of ammunition. They are running out of guns. They are running out of all sorts of things, in which we have also saw the Ukrainian people are actually trying to put together their own defense system, creating different types of armors for the different people that are going to war right now. So guys, the Ukrainians need our help. They need help from the United States. They need help from other NATO countries. And they are just trying to sustain this invasion from Russia right now. And again, guys, we have seen time and time again where the Russians are continually targeting the civilians in this country, guys. I saw a video yesterday on TMZ where there was a civilian trying to escape the country. And then he ended up seeing some Russian soldiers, and he turned around, parked his car, got out of the car with his hands up, showing them that he is not trying to battle them. And immediately the Russian soldiers ended up murdering him, guys. So again, we will continue to keep those individuals in our prayers, and we will continue to pray for them, and also hope that the United States will continue to provide a humanitarian assistance to them as they need it right now. And also, reporters ended up asking President Biden during his announcement of the $800 million that is going to be provided for Ukraine. Some of the reporters asked him, are you ready to call the Russian President Vladimir Putin a war criminal? And President Biden finally announced and stated that, yes, he is willing to call Putin a war criminal. Biden said that, hey, I think he is a war criminal. The White House press secretary, Jen Psaki, noted that a legal review has been underway at the State Department to review this particular matter. He was speaking from his heart, according to President Biden. This is the furthest that President Biden, who often emphasizes the role of personal leader to leader diplomacy in international relations, has gone to decry the actions taken by Putin. When asked earlier this month if he thought that Russia was committing war crimes, the president said the White House was following events closely, but that it's too early to say that thus far. But here we are, guys, on May the 15th and the 16th, in which the President Biden finally said that President Putin is a war criminal. So again, guys, like I said, guys, we will continue to keep them in our prayers, and we will continue to pray for them in the meantime. And I will keep you guys posted on the news as it continues to transpire over the next few days. But last but not least, guys, hey, we do have a bit of good information right here, because we do have some new $1,500 UBI payments that are going to be scheduled to go out sometime next month. Now, it says in this article that UBI payments for 2022 Universal Basic Income Program is going to give $1,500 from next month, and some California families to benefit from this new program. Now, this article says that some Californian families will receive up to $1,500 every month for the next 2 years, starting sometime in April. Now, households have already received help through CalWorks, are the focus of the Basic Income Pilot Program. And 54 families in Yolo, California will benefit from this particular program. And eligible candidates must also have at least one child under the age of 6 years old. Now, the goal of this pilot program is to push the participating families above the poverty line in California. And researchers at UC Davis will simultaneously study the pilot program and its outcomes going forward. So again, guys, this is some very good news, as those individuals that live in the city called Yolo in California are going to be eligible to receive some of these $1,500 UBI payments starting next month in April. But again, guys, don't forget, they are not the only state that are providing these different types of UBI stimulus payments, as well as some local, state, and citywide stimulus checks as well. We have shown right here, it says that 20 cities and states are still offering universal basic income payments up to $18,000. So again, guys, if you are not familiar with these type of pilot programs, you want to make sure that you ended up Googling in your particular state if your state is offering any type of UBI or guaranteed basic income benefit payments, because they are providing these different type of stimulus payments in multiple cities and multiple states. So you want to make sure that if you are eligible to receive one of these, you will in fact go ahead and apply for these particular pilot programs so that you can be qualified to receive one of these stimulus payments in your state or in your city. But again, guys, hey, this is some very good news, as those individuals in California are going to be receiving these $1,500 monthly payments for at least 2 years. That is a lot of free money, guys. But again, hey, search your local state and your local city to find out more information. And anyways, guys, I hope all of this information was helpful to you today. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. And don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Mr. Budget Bill, and subscribe to my new YouTube channel. I will be launching that video later this week. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.